for joining us today. Once logged in, you will see welcome to joining me. And
hello everyone, this is Dayu from Kiloview.
Hi everyone, this is Cassie.
for support for week.
P3 can now let you remotely control USB cameras,
Configurations, interfaces, and compatibility issues.
This is the Kiloview RFO2. Now forget what you think you know about production hardware. This one chassis is your entire production backbone. We're talking encoding, decoding, transcoding, a bonding gateway for your field crews, an audio mixer, you name it, it can do it.
we have MBI products, Kiloview products, empowering the whole production workflow with you. I'm really thrilled and I can't wait to see guys what's in there.
So what we use Kiloview for is really for bringing our feeds, to and from a variety of spots.
This is Judy from Kiloview. I'm now at IBC 2025. It's IC 2025 time. 是我们的 Doctor NDI. This is the Kiloview booth. This is your first time to 和 Judy 一起聊 NDI. I'll show you the Upscale 2. Welcome to our webinar and thanks for joining us today. Once logged in, you will see welcome to joining me. And
Hello everyone, this is Dayu from Kiloview.
Hi everyone, this is Cassie.
for support for week.
P3 can now let you remotely control USB cameras,
Configurations, interfaces, and compatibility issues.
This is the Kiloview RFO2. Now forget what you think you know about production hardware. This one chassis is your entire production backbone. We're talking encoding, decoding, transcoding, a bonding gateway for your field crews, an audio mixer, you name it, it can do it.
we have MBI products, Kiloview products, empowering the whole production workflow with you. I'm really thrilled and I can't wait to see guys what's in there.
So what we use Kiloview for is really for bringing our feeds, to and from a variety of spots.
This is Judy from Kiloview. I'm now at IBC 2025. It's IC 2025 time. 是我们的 Doctor NDI. This is the Kiloview booth. This is your first time to 和 Judy 一起聊 NDI. I'll show you the Upscale 2. Welcome to our webinar and thanks for joining us today. Once logged in, you will see welcome to joining me. And
Hello everyone, this is Dayu from Kiloview.
Hi everyone, this is Cassie.
for support for week.
P3 can now let you remotely control USB cameras,
Configurations, interfaces, and compatibility issues.
This is the Kiloview
everyone, this is Judy from Kiloview and welcome to join our webinar today. Thank you so much for being with us. So, this is the first time we meet online at the beginning of the year. So I will wish everyone a happy new year. For today's webinar, I'm extremely excited as we are going to kick off the year with something big. As you might have noticed that Kiloview has spent a few years building an AV over IP ecosystem that covers capture, control, stakeholders, our multi-view, routing, recording, etc. And based on this ecosystem, we further try to unify and simplify everything on the same platform, making our user experience even better with the products like our RFO2. And today, we are going to move forward one more step together with our two new products, which will make our ecosystem even more complete and more unified. So our topic for today is to release new products. So I will directly enter into this topic. And please just follow me to go through all the product details. And if you have any questions about the products, any detailed information you want to know, please just feel free to drop your questions in the Q&A session. Our product managers, our R&D engineers, sales team, our even CTO Jacob are also online with you. So don't forget to get this chance to ask any of the questions. Well, at the end, I will also try to answer all the most frequently asked questions. And then let's go deep into the first product. Actually, some of our partners might have seen it in our Whisper Room last year at different trade shows. But before I start introducing all those details, I would like to go through some background to explain why we designed this product. So everyone probably knows that AV over IP has significantly reduced the complexity by reducing cables. For example, if you use NDI, then you can use one network cable to transmit audio, video, power supply, PDC control, tele. Well, when we bring in simplicity and flexibility, you really think it's easy enough to start, to manage. So typically, there will be some pain points. First, when we talk about AV over IP, then IP is not really physical, but virtual. Then you probably don't really have enough confidence. IP will automatically be related to like network, and then like VLANs, IP addresses, and all those kind of configurations will also be followed. So if you are not really an IT engineer, then you will be a little bit headache, just like me, not to say if there are any problems. So there is always a gap between AV and IT. So for IT engineers, what they care about is always security, accessibility, but they don't really know the background of AV applications. And even if now on the market, there are some products that is really pre-configured, saying it's designed for AV, and then it's not really completely solving all those kind of problems. So there is a common request on the market that the customers really want a product, help them to diagnose, locate what and where the problems are, and also even there are any problems, can give them alarms, warnings, and what's more, as we have been working in this NDI industry for many, many years, we work on large-scale applications in the recent years, and then we just realized still something is missing. So for example, for the centralized management and the control for complex systems with hundreds of devices, connections on different network switches, it might always be very challenging if you don't really see everything on a unified UI. And previously, we tried to make this easier by putting a server in the middle, like our CubeX1 or our NDI core software. It really cannot help a lot if it's really the large-scale NDI applications, as there are still limitations with the servers, with the CPUs. And theoretically, multicast would be a good solution, but it's not always reliable. And of course, when talking about NDI, how to make NDI transmission highly secured, reliable, and precisely synchronized is always something everyone is also looking forward to. So getting all those above mentioned points together, that made us think how we can really solve all those problems 100%. And as this is actually the philosophy of Kiloview, solve the problems fundamentally, making complex problems to be easy. And then when we think about that, if we really need to solve all those problems, we need to get the details from the network level, observe all the necessary information, and giving visibility to the customers, while at the same time leveraging NDI by adding the features which are missing. So that the concept will be very similar like what the SIMT 2110 is doing, multicast level seamless routing for NDI, but also have a platform for centralized management. And then we spent 3 years of market research, R&D development, and here comes our solution, the AVX Media Hub. So this is actually a product that can help you to see, to control, trust your IP network, and it's the easiest way for you to manage your IP network and make your AV over IP workflows, especially the NDI workflows, visible, reliable, and scalable. And then, how to achieve that. As we previously mentioned, the pain points always come from the network level. So a reliable network module should be included, but it's not just the network switch. And in order to control and easily routing everything, it of course need a smart brain with high performance CPU. And also in order to provide the high reliability, the real-time response, then an FPGA is also quite necessary. And plus, everything that should be pre-configured. So for the users, it's just plug and play. And then let's take a quick look of how this product looks like. This is the product. It's a 1RU rack mount unit. So you can see it's actually quite slim, but it's very powerful. And also from the front panel, you can actually see there are 32 editable crystal buttons. And also there is an LCD display where you can actually see the basic information of the device. And also, when you set in different modes, both the buttons and also the panels, the LCDs will be showing different information for different functions. So either it can show the status of each network port. Of course, there are 24 ports at the back, but on the front panel, it can be mapping all those 24 ports with the intuitive signs, colors. Well, you can also use it for routing purposes, while switching and doing all those kind of control when you put it into the matrix mode. And you can even preview the video sources in that mode. So while at the same time, you can also see there are the USB ports and also the other OOB ports for management purposes. And then if we turn to the back panel, then as I mentioned, the 24 Ethernet ports with the PoE plus 4 SFP. And all those 24 ports are 1 gigabit PoE with the power supply of up to 30 watts. So that means directly you can power either your encoders, decoders, and even like the cameras with PoE. And all those 4 fiber connections can be up to 10 gigabits, aggregatable. And also we put the redundant power supply there is just for the reliability purposes. While also we put the well-designed cooling mechanism there, keeping it working reliably while also making sure it's not noisy. And yeah, that's the hardware parts. And if we get back to what we previously mentioned about the functions and the features, as we previously explained, the AVX Media Hub can help you to see, control, and trust the network. So first, let's check how we can actually see everything. That's the visualized management. So, with the internal network module, we will be able to capture every single data packet's information, and based on that, we can provide you all the necessary information related to the IP parts. First, it will provide all the port level of the status with the details. And it's not just the data information of the port, like the link status, the bandwidth, etc. It will also give like the intuitive colors, the icons on the UI. And when it's green, it means everything is good. If there is orange or red, that will make you notice that you should pay attention to, where it will also give you the feedback, what to pay attention to. And through the colors and the icons of the ports, you can even see the details like the VLANs, if it's connected for PoE, if the ports are aggregated status, and also there will be alarms, warnings, and also, the AVX can even monitor the whole network situation. And further, for this part, for the notification parts, we will even support the CNAP for alerts and giving you all the necessary notification by emails and also everything different ways. And not just the basic ports information that you can see, we will also provide you the detailed information of the device level. So if the ports are connecting with the Kiloview products, and then we will directly give you the device details, like if the device is online, offline, the name of the device, the models, serial numbers, the manufacturer information, video audio signal status, the formats of NDI, and the working status, connection path, etc. So all those information will automatically showing even without knowing the IP address. And everything here is just plug play, auto discovery, no extra configuration required, and all thanks to KDDS. So what is KDDS? It's a Kiloview device discovery service. And even through that, you can reboot the device or quickly diagnose the connections and the managements by accessing the web UI of the device as well. And if it's not Kiloview products here, then based on the basic information, it will be showing an unknown device, but actually the basic network status will also be showing there. And you can even rename the connection, rename the device, and further, of course, Kiloview will open source the KDDS for any of the third-party devices to making it manageable on all the AVX devices. And also, we will provide a dynamic real-time network topology in an interactive way with the diagrams that you can easily zoom in, zoom out. You can intuitively see the whole network architecture of which is connecting where. And even, with the KDDS supported products are connected on any of the third-party switch, not directly on our AVX, then through the network topology, you can still see everything clearly, or like the connection status. So this clear map actually will remove the guesswork and make the complex AV network simple to manage, and you can see everything and on a unified platform, which will also give you more confidence. And the next part is to talk about how it can help you to see everything if there might be any problem or if there are any problems. Then that's the diagnosis and the monitoring function. So as we previously mentioned, there is a built-in network module, the FPGA module inside. So we will be able to monitor the whole network connectivity or the network level of the information. And with the internal FPGA module, it's not just fast. It's real line speed test, which is even more accurate of the testing of the connection speeds, the quality, and it will give you a very accurate and reliable information and making sure you are confident with the test results. And also based on that, we will be able to diagnose if all the connectivity is good, if the AVX Media Hub, offers actually two different ways to diagnose both the global diagnosis and end-to-end diagnosis. And for the global diagnosis, it means the AVX will directly scan all the devices, links, the paths, the connections, and will give the result of the latency, the packet loss, and also the connectivity, etc. Well, it takes a few minutes, and actually the connection will be interrupted as the AVX will send the data in the network. Then, it's more suitable for the setup period or before you start the streaming. And, you can just check the overall network. It's more like a self-test, giving a self-test of all the network connections, which will also give you the confidence of the network connectivity as well. Well, for the end-to-end diagnosis, it's more like a detailed inspection of a single path. So either for your encoder to a decoder or your camera to the AVX, you can check if it's good, and you can select any of the connections and check in an isolated way without any kind of influence to any of the other devices or stopping the streaming. So it's more applicable for, check any of the specifications when you find if there is any frame drops or if the connection is not really so reliable. And at the same time, the AVX will also provide the automatic diagnosis, which means you can self-define what to give you the warning, give you the alarm if there is any kind of anomalies. The AVX will keep monitoring the status and provide the real-time feedback with the system logs, and also we are showing different color symbols either on the front panel, the web UI, and even for the Synapse, you can set to notify you when there are any kind of devices is offline abnormally, and then you can just send by emails. And if there are multiple AVX working together for a larger scale connection, the diagnosis can even be expanded to the whole network. So with all those above mentioned, then the AVX can quickly identify, they can see, and they can resolve all those kind of network or signal issues without professional IT skills. And even if right now with the AVX, the diagnosis function is only the basic level, I still believe it can help you a lot, can help you to solve quite a lot of the problems. And of course, further with the development from the Kiloview team, we will even be possibly introducing the AI technology to help you master your network with even better configuration, and that can help you to truly bridge the gap of AV and IT. And then the next feature I would like to mention is the scalability. So as we previously mentioned, one AVX Media Hub only has 24 ports. And then if it's really for larger scale applications, how can we really scale it? First of all, this product can support both aggregation and cascade. So every AVX has 4 10 gigabits SFP, and all those ports can be set in aggregation mode. So that means they can be 40 gigabits. And you can also connect multiple AVX media hubs together with fiber, or you can connect with AVX with any of the third-party network switch in just to set up your own network structure. And there is no limits for this, how you set up everything. And also based on our Kilolink technology, we can bring all the AVX devices together under the unified platform for centralized device management. And also with our latest Kilolink server technology, it will automatically discover all the AVX showing the topologic connection, and even all the devices connected with the AVX can also be shown on the same platform, just to help you quickly doing the configuration, doing the status monitoring, checking, and also diagnosis, and also give you the notification. And even if the devices are not directly connected with the AVX, even if it's cross-switch, the visibility is still available as long as the network is connected. So this actually will make the complex IT-level process into a very smooth, very intuitive AV control experience just by a few clicks. And then, all those above mentioned are all more for the network parts, the operational level. And then next, what I'm going to tell will be something that might be very exciting as we make NDI even better to control and better to trust. So as we highlighted again, AVX has the built-in network module. And then, for the NDI sources routing, it can be easily controlled and is all in the same device. So we can make it even more reliable with low latency and also even more seamless based on the FPGA module. The reasons are actually the AVX can process the real-time NDI multicast packets dynamically, modify the destination IP addresses, and also necessary packet level adjustments to make sure it fully comply with the NDI specifications. And with all this, the whole NDI routing can be subframe, zero black frame switching, and also microsecond accurate processing. And by default, the AVX can even route the NDI signals across different VLANs, as everything is all inside of the same device. So there is no need for handle all those kind of complex VLANs. There is no discovery server, no registration required, all very simple and easy. And based on our thorough understanding of NDI, and then inside of the AVX, we have also optimized the overall transmission with the QoS policies. We can label the NDI streams to pass through our AVX and guarantee the NDI has the top or priority. So that means in case there is any network flaws or the bandwidth congestion inside of the network, and then NDI can always be the first. So this actually can greatly improve the reliability, and especially for those kind of large-scale NDI streaming, we can always guarantee the NDI transmission very reliably as NDI first. And with AVX24, as right now, according to our test, it can handle up to 24 channels of the NDI sources, up to 4K-P60, or up to 48 channels of 1080p60. So that means already is quite a large-scale routing. And also, as the routing and distribution are all based on multicast level. So for the receiving part, the destinations, the number of receivers theoretically can be unlimited as long as the network bandwidth allows. And if we actually cascade in multiple AVX, you can even expand the network with multiple 24 or multiple 48. So this is very powerful, and we can easily expand the, for large scale NDI applications. And sometimes even if your in your network multicast is not allowed, then our AVX can also support the traditional NDI direct routing mode from the network level. If comparing with the traditional way of doing the routing, running a software, this kind of a network level routing can be even more reliable as long as the output bandwidth is planned reasonably. And for the routing operation parts, we have included the matrix routing UI, which you can easily create the outputs using the cross points, just simply drag and drop the sources to the destinations, or you can even use the physical buttons on the front panel to do the routing and switching. And also, when you do the routing, you can even preview the NDI sources from the LCD screen. So this is, exactly the same as how our NDI core, our Cube X1 works, how everything manages, but we made it even easier on our AVX. And then the second part about how we leverage NDI is the synchronization. So as we all know, the IE 1588 standard is also referred as the PTP, the Precision Time Protocol, which is very, very important for the AV industry for precise synchronization. So in the past, for NDI itself, it will correct by either duplicate or drop the frames just to compensate, and also just make sure of the AV synchronization. But, to be honest, in the professional broadcast applications, this is not acceptable. So this is also the missing function we hear a lot from the customer side about NDI. And even right now, the NDI protocol itself doesn't force you to use this kind of precision timing. But with the AVX, you will also give the NDI systems this kind of broadcast-grade heartbeats. So we actually built in support, the IE 1588 PTP with FPGA. So in the AVX, you can select the master clock in the VLAN, and all the encoders, decoders, your cameras, your systems, and all the other NDI sources can follow this master clock to make sure of the synchronization. And of course, you can have the clean, frame-accurate cards, giving the synchronization within sub-microsecond range in the same network with the same time clock frequency. And then security. It's also something mentioned a lot by our customers in the IP world. That now Kiloview and the NDI team has discussed about that, and we are sure in the upcoming NDI version, NDI will formally require the support for the IE 802.1x authentication when devices join the network. So this is actually a major step forward in securing the local NDI deployments. And AVX is already ahead, by providing a complete yet simple 802.1x implementation inside of the device at only a few clicks in an intuitive interface. The Kilolink server also will integrate a radio service directly, and together, altogether, it will be very simple on the unified management interface for device control, for certificate distribution, and then also managing the network access security for your AV devices can be very, very easy, just as simple as how you manage your mailing list. And then talk about the operation and also the control. Sometimes complexity and the fear of AV over IP doesn't really come from the technology itself. That is more because of the complex operations. But the Media Hub, the AVX, just solve the problem. It not only gives you the simplified with visibility, but it also make the operation very simple and very easy. So as you can see everything. So everything on the AVX is just directly over there, and you can even customize everything. You can rename the connection, you can redefine the control, and also you can just just set the color to show the status. You can upload the symbols for all those kind of buttons on the front panel, and even the LCD screens on the front panel can even give you the preview of the NDI source proxy video, and even like all the other AV parameters such as the VU meters, etc. So everything also, when you do the operation, can be just drag and drop from the UI. For example, if you want to set the VLAN, you just select the ports, drag and drop. You want to do the network aggregation, same way. And even you can set different VLANs with different color. So everything you can do here is very, very easy, very simple. So no need for any kind of professional background, or even you don't need have any experience. And also you can save and restore the routing setups or the profiles for your whole network setup for the maintenance backup purposes, or for any kind of similar configurations, just making everything very efficient. And of course, the last part we are going to talk is about reliability. Reliability is a permanent topic, and especially for the AV industry. So from the hardware parts, as we previously mentioned, all the processing are all handled by hardware chipsets, the FPGA logic. The reason is we try to avoid all the software, the operation systems, the protocol stacks, which probably can, generate some kind of latency or reliability issues. So we just put everything on the hardware level. Well, of course, we mentioned it's equipped with a redundant power supply, hot swappable, and also we have the very efficient active cooling design, just trying to ensure everything would be stable for the operation all around the clock. And what's more, for the IP industry, we have also done, because this is the network level, so we have done very strict, the stress test for the network level, just to make sure for a long time there is no error, no packet loss, just trying to make sure everything works as to the broadcast grade of the performance. And of course, in our future developments, we are also going to have the seamless redundancy together with the NDI team. And the concept also comes from what the 2110 or the broadcast standard requires. There will be 2 parallel active transmission paths. If any single link or the path just fails, and the other path will take over instantly and seamlessly, just making sure, for the users, they have no feeling about this kind of switch. So with all those above introduced functions, then you probably can see this product is a combination of a 24-port high-performance PoE network switch plus a reliable NDI routing system, plus a centralized device management server with all those visualized intuitive network topology, status monitoring, diagnosis, giving you alarms on a very simplified UI, while at the same time you can leverage NDI with better AV synchronization, better security, is more reliability, and also NDI first, and even like the redundancy streams, also very easy to manage for large-scale applications. So altogether with the AVX Media Hub, you can probably, with it, you can even use NDI to the same level of what the 712110 is doing. So which means we can put NDI into a wider range of applications. Well, you can put the AVX everywhere for any kind of the applications, either just to for the professional studios, productions, the OB events, sports, or any kind of live events, live production, or for like even the corporates, maybe not really everyone has the skills, then putting over there for your auditorium rooms, conference rooms, training rooms, or in the universities, hospitals, because everything is so simple. You don't have any kind of you don't need to be like a professional engineer with IT technologies. It's just plug and play, and they give you all the reliability you need. So yeah, that's the products. There are so many details to show, to talk, but as time is limited, and we also have another excitement that is waiting for you. So let me first continue introducing the second product first, and later we can discuss more. We can talk about all the details. Of course, if you have any questions, don't forget to drop your questions there, and we will also give all the answers. And then let's come to our next product. The next product, I believe, is something that our customers are waiting for, especially those who already has the Kiloview P series of products. So as we mentioned, the AV engineers, they don't necessarily to really have the background of the Linux, Docker, cloud, and for our Kiloview users, they like the way how we offer the KiloLink Server Pro software for free, but the pain point is how to set up the server. So of course, if they choose the other solutions on the market, then the cost, the security would also be a problem. So that's actually something they don't really like. And what they actually need is a product that can be just plug and play, no extra server required, no setup, no Linux or commands, no deployments. And also, if they really need to use it for like the professional productions for multiple camera streaming, then the output of the video should always be in synchronized status. And here comes our KiloLink station, the all-in-one hardware bonding receiver and device management platform. So for the KiloLink station, actually is designed to solve all the above mentioned pain points. So it's a turnkey solution based on high-performance chipsets, which has also pre-installed the KiloLink server with all the basic functions of our KiloLink Server Pro, just for like reliable bonding, receiving, device management, while also we added some kind of features based on these all-in-one devices. And from the design, actually, you can see is a half 1RU design. So you can put it either on top of the desk or directly put in the data center. So it's very compact, very portable. While from the device, you can also see there is a LCD screen. So in front of the panel, then it will be showing like the status of the KiloLink station, like the CPU, the temperature, the connection status, and you can also do some basic settings. Well, at the back, there is always power supply, network ports. So for the Kilolink station, actually, we have two network ports, one 5 gigabits and another one is 1 gig, just to ensure the network redundancy and also the load balance. So you can also see there is also a 4K HDMI port. So for this port, we can use it for multi-view to actually preview all the bonding videos. And further, we will even support the recording function with an SSD here. From the video right now you see, you probably cannot see it. This is actually in our roadmap. And here, this one is just the prototype. And also, we will have the two versions. One is with full 3G SDI and another one without the 3G SDI. So the one with 3G SDI is more for the professional users, while the one without SDI outputs would be more for the streaming purposes and the device management purposes. And then let's see what's unique with the Kilolink station. So first of all, as we mentioned, it comes preloaded with the Kilolink Silver Pro, and that means it's plug and play. But actually, we have even improved the experience to making, like if you connect with any of the Kiloview devices, including our P series, the connection would be even easier and simpler. So on the device side, for example, the P series, you can just directly input the Kilolink station's IP address. And from the Kilolink station side, you will receive a notification. So if you click accept, and then either the P series or all the other devices will be connected and can be centralized managed by the Kilolink station. There is no more password, no operations, and everything is just plug and play all on the unified web UI. And of course, there is no subscription required. That means you can save a lot of your money. And then the Kilolink station actually supports simultaneous reception from up to 8 P3 or the P3 mini wireless bonding encoders. And for the streaming, normally one P3 can be up to at least 4 destinations or even more. So at least the Kilolink station can create more than 32 destinations. And of course, this number depends on the bandwidth, how you would like this streaming, and even it can be more. And each channel, is powered by our Kiloview's patented Kilolink technology. That means we can, of course, ensure the stable, reliable, low latency transmission from the field with like the adaptive bit rate, bandwidth balance mechanism for high quality streaming. Everything can be ensured. And let's talk about the output part. As previously we mentioned, we have two versions, the professional version with SDI outputs and the IP version without the SDI outputs. So as we previously mentioned, the P series now supports the SEI timecode. And then the Kilolink station side, you can read all those SEI timecodes and make sure all the 4 SDI outputs can be frame level synchronized. So both the Pro version and also the 4K HDMI version, the one for the streaming version, we also have a kind of HDMI output connected. It's more for your monitoring preview purposes. So both the Pro version, IP version can all be connected HDMI to a display. So for this HDMI ports, you can even set the layout. It can be either the multi-view layouts for 4 sources, then that means you can select 4 video sources coming from your P series, set in the preview window, and you can connect to the display. Or you can set into just the single video layout that can be set for your 5th output. So actually, this can make the whole operation very easy and allow the professional productions much more confident to see everything before streaming. And then let's talk about the protocols. So for protocols, the Kiloview station also supports a wide range of the protocols, same as our Kiloview Server Pro, not just SRT, RTMP, RTSP, HLS, but also NDI-HX. And both H.264 and H.265 are also supported. So this actually can make sure, based on the Kiloview station, you can use it for streaming and also seamlessly integrates into any of your production environments, either using, directly taking the NDI streams for live production, or you can use SRT for remote transmission or RTMP for live streaming. And as we mentioned, the Kiloview station can also use for device management. And then the Kiloview station, is the same as our software version. It can centralizely manage all the Kiloview enabled devices. Just to, you will be able to check the device status, the parameters for like configuration. You can directly get access to the web UI of the devices, and also you can use it for firmware updates and even reboots, or all the functions. So, with all those things, it's already powerful enough. And together with what we previously mentioned about the AVX, we mentioned with our Kiloview server, you will be able to see the topology view, and same as our Kiloview server, the Kiloview station. So with the Kiloview station, you will also be just connect the AVX, seeing the overall topology view of multiple AVXs in the network, as well as the devices connected on the AVX. So overall, we can say the Kiloview station works as the top layer of the device management for the whole Kiloview ecosystem. And another big update from our Kiloview station, if comparing with our Kiloview Server Pro, is it will automatically discover and also show the available P-series sources as the inputs, and you can create the outputs. And even you can preview all those videos on the UI, and just simply drag and drop the sources to what you created for the output for the streaming, and then the connection will automatically be established. So that means making your user experience even more friendly and also easier. So now you actually can see with the Kiloview station, it's a combination of a few different functions. It's a bonding server, it's a 4-channel decoder with SDI outputs in synchronized status, and it's also a centralized device management server. So that means you can easily put it in your production room for professional field production, or even the remote transmission. Either is for broadcast, for media, for sports, or any of the other live events, or you just simply put it anywhere if you are streamers, YouTubers, or you can use it as a centralized device management. So it's just make everything so easy. So now I actually have to say I really spent a lot of time talking about all those 2 new products, as there are so many details to share, and really excited, right? So I see actually here we have a lot of discussions, questions as well. And then let's just take a quick break. Give me 2 minutes. I will collect all the questions, and later let's continue the discussion. I will see you in 2 minutes. Welcome back. Actually, I can see there are so many questions, and I even know, there's some, and I think most of the questions are already answered by our colleagues, and even I can see quite a lot of the technical questions. Jacob, our CTO, is online answering all your questions, so feel free to drop your questions. You can continue asking us, and we will get you the answers. And from my side, I will try to give you some of the answers to some frequently asked questions that might be very interesting for you. More commercial parts, for technical parts, that's you can still talk to Jacob. So the first question, I saw some of our partners are asking, when will the products will be available? So as I previously mentioned, both of the products either we have already spent a few years working on it, or it's just based on our existing technology. So both of them are coming soon, and the shipping time will definitely be before NAB show in early April. And also, I know someone asking the MSRP, how much would those products are? And I can only say both products are very cost effective. So, as different territories, and also due to the exchange rates, and especially right now the tariffs, the local tax, every territory would be different. So I'm not going to unveil it here, but please feel free to check with our distributors, authorized channels for quotation. And also, I can even see questions about the AVX. Right now, we talked a lot about AVX can support NDI. Will it also support like Denti or any of the other technologies? And of course, the answer is yes. And I saw questions asking about the KDDS. So as we previously mentioned, KDDS will be open source. So anyone will be able to integrate into your products, and then by the AVX, you will automatically discover and also, read all the manufacturer information, all the necessary information that KDDS supports. But from our side, the first step will be all the Kiloview products, the Kiloview ecosystem, and then we will gradually open it to our close partners. While at the same time, if you if the products you are selling or if the products you are using or any of the third-party manufacturers, they would like to integrate their products into the NDI ecosystem together with Kiloview AVX, then we will also be open source to anyone. And the final purpose will be, it will be open and it's just open source free. And for the Q-Link station, I can also see quite a lot of you mentioned about the intercom. So, as I mentioned, this product actually is just the prototype. So right now, some of the functions are not showing here, but we are also planning to support KS, the intercom functions, together with this Q-Link station. And if you are asking about the Q-Link Server Pro, the software part that you can download, as right now we bring in some new features for the Q-Link station. So from our side, the plan will be we will also update our Q-Link Server Pro. So making the Q-Link Server Pro also be able to get the latest features, functions, as we previously mentioned. So yeah, I have to say, I can see questions that still continue, discussions that continue, but I have to say quite a lot of the questions are very professional and very technical. So I probably will not really be able to give you a very, very detailed answer for every question, but our technical team, our R&D team and also the products team are all online. So they will bring you all the necessary answers, the information, the details. So please don't worry about any of the questions or technical parts. Just drop your questions and we will continue this discussion. While from my side, I will continue my webinar, and for me, I'm not really professional technical, so yeah, that's just you can also just drop me the questions, or you can contact me by emails if any further questions, and we will always provide you all the necessary information. And now, as time is limited, we almost spend 1 hour here. So it comes to the end of the webinar. And again, I highly appreciate everyone for your time, for your support, and also for your passionate here to join our webinar, checking the details, and thank you for staying us until the end of this webinar. I know both of the products are really, really excited, and I believe that is the product that everyone is really looking forward to. So if you want to check the products, checking the details, see how they're working, and here comes the chance. So as you know, IC is just like in 2 weeks. So if you will be at IC, please don't forget to stop by our booth at Hall 4 M800. And you can be the first to touch both of the products. We will have live demos at the show together with our whole ecosystem. And also further, we will have the products at NAB show, at any of the local shows together with our partners, and you can hands-on. And if you are really interested, or if you have any kind of application environments and you want to be the first one helping us testing the units, please also feel free to contact us. We will have limited demo units available for our pioneer users. Okay, then I have to say that's all for today. And again, Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you so much. And I will look forward to seeing everyone soon. See you